Golden State Warriors. At power forward, 6'5", number 4, Moses Moody. Your shooting guard, 6'3", number 2, Brandon Paczynski. In the middle, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At the other fold, 6'6", number 10, Jimmy Butler. And guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Amin Thompson.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Sengun out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in, and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Here's Curry. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Sengun. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The kick out, Curry. No good from outside. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Paczynski. Outside Curry. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Green. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
That free throw no good. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Moses Moody. 2 shots.
The first one falls. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Now here's Thompson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Van Vliet against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Şengün. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
Back to Curry. Nice move. And he lays it in.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
And stolen by Green. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Podziemski. Over Van Vliet. Now Podziemski. Last game, 26 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's blocked by Butler. Now here's Podziemski, guarded by Van Vliet. Moody, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Stephen Curry.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Both shots good from the strike.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Thompson against Curry. Outside Podziemski. Takes the 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Thompson passes to Brooks. And here's Şengün. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Green, the pass to Moody. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Moody's got 7 points. Van Vliet outside. Green with a screen on Curry. To the middle. Outside for Brooks. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet knocks down the 18-footer.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Curry against Thompson. And it's Green missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Here's Van Vliet. Goes back up. And it's Green missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Inside, Pajemski. Yep, count it.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Rockets trail by 3. Thompson, a screen on Butler. Brooks against Butler. Brooks, the pass to Green. That one's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Green, a screen. Here's the 3. Butler, that one's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Thompson, and Green is subbed in for Brooks. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a three-point game. Back to Green. Fires the 3. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. The drive by Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season. Even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
First one falls for him. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
That one misses. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet on the wing. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Now here's Curry. In the game against Denver. Very impressive. Sends it home from three-point land.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet, the pass to Green. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Butler passes to Curry. Pass to Hield. No good on the 3. The Rockets trail. Green in the post. He's covered by Curry. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Şengün in the post. Some big names in the building today, like famous Los.
I don't think he misses many Warriors home games. And I know he's having a good time tonight the way his Dubs are playing.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
And Brent, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 5, the Warriors.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Pass to Şengün. Buries it down low. Şengün's got his second basket on the night.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Here's Curry. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Hield against Van Vliet. Intercepted. Left side Kuminga. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Kuminga carrying with him some confidence here.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. Green, a screen. An open look for Smith. And it's Houston scoring again.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 16.
Santos has checked in for the Warriors. Landale's checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Hield. Here's Curry.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Holiday passes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. A nice shot by Smith.
And an intelligent play there from Smith. He keeps his head even with the shot clock running down and saves the possession.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Santos. The 3. Smith with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Curry against Holiday. Landale in the high post. The rebound by Post. The Warriors trailing. Hield for three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Good focus there. You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Green against Hield. Green, the pass to Green. Back to Green. The three ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the paint. Back to Curry. Here's Post. Pass to Hield. Over Green. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Landale, the pass to Green. Counted from distance. Green's got 8 points.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Over to the left wing. Santos can't get it to go. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Moody is out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Green in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Holiday. He's scoreless. Brooks outside. Outside Holiday. From downtown. Warriors with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off. And he drains that one with ease.
Now here's Holiday. Inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Here's Pajemski. Launches it. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Pajemski's got 5 points.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Brooks a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore. Another shot. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 5. Butler passes to Moody. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Holiday. Back comes Houston in transition. And he lays it in on the break. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
And really showing the athleticism, flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now here's Hield. He's got 11. Off the mark there with a 3. Down low. Back to Holiday. Pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Butler. Here's Brooks. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
The shot by Butler, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Whitmore outside. Pure from three-point range. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside, Green looking to end the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Şengün.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
And both free throws good for Green.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Şengün, the screen. Whitmore goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Green. Outside Podziemski. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Warriors, number 1. Houston, 4th.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Back to Holiday. And here's Şengün. Green covering. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Holiday. Şengün's got 7.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Hield for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Holiday. Outside Whitmore. Clock at 6. 4-3. Warriors with the rebound. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Butler from the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Şengün, a screen on Hield. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Whitmore missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Podziemski. Green, a screen. It's deflected.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Hield against Holiday. Back to Whitmore. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Curry, he's checked in for Hield. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. On the wing, Whitmore. Outside, Green. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Green's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Curry passes to Moody. Outside Butler. To get back on track. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
It's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Outside Whitmore. Over Moody. Rebounded by Butler.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
And a speedy offensive play by Van Vliet, pulling up out of nowhere for a shot.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Alperen Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Whitmore. And he makes both free throws.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. Deflects the pass. Şengün against Green. Right side Curry. Moody with it. Fires the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And Santos is subbed in for Butler. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Whitmore's checked in. Here's Green. 10 points for him. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Green's got 13.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Pass to Santos. Right side Moody. Here's Santos. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Golden State.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Whitmore from deep. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. To the middle. The kick out. Curry. Looney, the screen. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Warriors lead by 2. Green finds Şengün. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Landale's checked in for Alperin Şengün. Thompson comes in for Whitmore. And Green is subbed in for Brooks. Here's Thompson. Landale with a screen to the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Pajemski. Give him 8 points now. 6 to shoot. Curry, no good. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But gotta give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries. The confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And he drops the first.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Curry finds Looney. A minute 53 left to play in the half. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, focus from Looney coming in there as he did not alter his shot one bit. Confident in that attempt.
The three from Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. Curry looking it over. Back to Pajemski. And he can't get that one. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Here's Landale. Shoots it from the corner. Tipped.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
4 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Thompson's got 6.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Curry. Moody on the wing. Lets it go from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Back to Thompson. Pass to Landale. Thompson, a screen on Looney. Landale inside. Looney's there. A clear look for Green.
Houston foul. Jock Landale. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Warriors leading. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Thompson. Outside Moody. Now here's Looney. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. And here's Curry for 3. That shot off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Moses Moody getting it done today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amen Thompson out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. The Warriors shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Moody, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Brooks a screen on Butler. Thompson scanning the floor. Down low, Şengün. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He has really struggled at the line tonight, making just 3 free throws.
Yeah, and he's just not capitalizing on these opportunities at the free throw line.
At the line for 1.
That free throw good from Şengün. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Thompson against Curry. Pass to Moody. The 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. An easy 2 on the layup. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Curry. Inside. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game. Here's Brooks. The kick out to Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Curry for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Şengün. The shot is good, and this game is back to evens. Şengün's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Outside Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Clock at 4. That three's off the mark. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. On the wing, Brooks. Moody defends.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
No good on that one.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Outside Butler. And here's Kuminga for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in a three-point battle.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry is second.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Here's Thompson. Houston with another miss. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
They talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Houston. Pass to Moody. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And he's going for the oop. Oh, Kuminga! Up for days.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
Brooks outside. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Brooks has got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Here's Curry. Good D by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Podziemski.
At the line for one.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Curry with it. Pass to Looney. Butler on the wing. Corner shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 15 points in the game.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And here is Green. Launches a three. Hauled in by Curry. Over Van Vliet. Curry's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Left side Hield. Outside Butler. Stolen by Thompson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Şengün with a steal. Pass to Brooks. No good that time. Hield with the defensive effort. And he's going for the lob. And Kuminga throws it down.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Hield against Van Vliet. Outside Curry from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And it's Green missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Jalen Green.
At the line for the Dubs, Butler. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Whitmore's checked in for Thompson. Butler hits them both. Houston in the lead. Smith outside. Here's Green. Nice shot from the wing. Green's got 16 points.
And that's what you want to see from Smith. Now, it's important for him to make strides as a playmaker.
To the middle. It's stolen. Outside Whitmore. Up top Smith. Shoots. It's rebounded by Golden State. Right side Hield. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that one's good. Green.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Down low. Here's Kuminga. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Holiday's checked in for Houston.
At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan Kuminga. One shot.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets.
2 minutes.
They lead by 1.
2 minutes.
This one for 3. And Houston another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Post. Pass to Santos. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Holiday. From outside the arc. Curry, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Green. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Pass to Santos from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Holiday. Outside Whitmore. Smith passes to Holiday. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 5. It's stolen by Holiday. In transition. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, some big men jog up the floor. Şengün is intense, though. He's going to give you everything he's got.
Pass to Hield. Tipped. The flush. Jalen Green.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Holiday against Curry. They need this. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And Holiday. First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. Shooting.
And that one falls for Curry. Three-pointer, Holiday. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defense.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Kevon Looney. He's out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore, shooting 1.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 9. Pass to Looney.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Kevon Looney.
First one falls.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
He's off on the second.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Yeah, that one's good. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Hield. Knocks down the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Holiday against Hield. Green with a screen on Hield. Some room here for Holiday. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Hield. Again, Golden State.
Well, they used to refer to him as Buddy Buckets. Maybe that will stick in this league.
Hield against Holiday. Here's Whitmore. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Santos. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Hield for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So we'll see Cam Whitmore go to the line here. That one on Heald. Brooks, he's checked in for Green.
One shot.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Heald against Holiday. Heald up top. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I mean, this is what the scouting report called for here. Love how effective Heald is right now on the offensive end.
Holiday against Heald. Here's Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Santos. Back to Heald. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. The Rockets lead by 8. Outside Whitmore. Now Holiday. He's watched by Kuminga. Landale inside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Whitmore. The shake. The rebound by Post. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Santos. Whitmore defending. Back to Heald. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Thompson with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Thompson outside to the inside. And Landale gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 7.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Let's hear it again one more time for your GS Lakers.
Moody's checked in for Looney, and Butler is subbed in for Kuminga. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Santos. Drills it from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Whitmore. They set a pick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team score. Shooting for Houston, Whitmore. 2 shots.
first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to post. Back to Butler. Here's Santos. Clock at 6. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. The Rockets lead by 3. And here's Holiday. Inside. Here's Thompson. And he converts the layup. Thompson's got 20 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Brooks against Butler. Up and over Brooks. It's hauled in by Houston. Brooks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson against Butler. Gets stolen by Heel. Here's Santos. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Jacks up at 3. The Rockets pull it in. Whitmore's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's the drive. Here's Landale. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler on the wing. Brooks defending. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're really making a concerted effort in the second half to go inside, trying to close the gap on the scoreboard.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Butler.
The free throw is off from Butler. Houston leading by 3. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Butler. Brooks, the pass to Smith. And here's Green from the arc. No good on the shot. Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the 4th. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Butler. Here's Santos, defended by Şengün. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Şengün with it, covered by Jackson Davis. Here's Brooks, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Podziemski gets the 3 to fall.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
At the line for the Rockets, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. And Moody is subbed in for Santos. free throws, good from Van Vliet. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. 6-point game outside Pajemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 9 assists now tonight.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. There's the three. Green's feeling it at the arc.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Rockets basketball.
Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Rockets, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Back comes Houston in transition. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
And the basket by Curry.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
For your Warriors, 16. Once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
On defense, the Warriors. Van Vliet on the wing. Lets it fly. Again, Houston.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Smith. Van Vliet finds Brooks. And here is Şengün. He's watched by Kuminga. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Butler outside. Brooks with the rebound. Houston leading by 10. Here's Green. Rebounded by Butler. And for the Warriors, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Şengün with a steal. Now Van Vliet outside. Green. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Kuminga. Houston with another miss. The Warriors shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the 4th. Outside Pajemski. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. It's good.
Dylan Brooks.
And the Rockets lead by 12.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Defensive foul, Jabari Smith. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Stephen Curry.
So it's the Rockets now. They've got a 9-point lead. Now here's Van Vliet. And so it's Houston winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's